Hello, everyone. Welcome to our treasure home. And Piggy Petals is in the house.
And so am I.
And so is Anastasia.
And my hair is red.
And your hair is red.
Yeah, Mom and Dad dyed my hair yesterday.
Okay, you go take a nap, Piggy. That'd be fun. I understand those days. You like hot salsa? She doesn't like hot salsa, so, that's the way that is. All right. Get this here.
What do you think of my new design?
I like your new design.
Look.
Oh, look at that new design. Okay, hold on. There we go.
Go back to StreamYard.
They still can see you.
Go back to StreamYard.
You can wait a minute and not be like that. Trying to pin the link. And I need a new battery and my mouse. So it's back and forth, back and forth. Hi, Deb. How you doing? That's her new design. How are you doing this morning?
Doing great.
You're doing great?
Yes.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you're doing it great. Hi, Michelle. And doing good. I always try to get prepared, and everything. It never works. Because I'm like, okay, I got a few more minutes. I can get this done. And then before I turn around, it's like, woo, the time has flown by. Also, you're coming up here shortly.
Hey Nancy, how are you?
Woo, doing good. How you doing?
I'm good. I just want to pop and say hi before I head out the trails.
Hi, Alfonso.
Awesome. I got
Hey.
your mail.
You got
It's
it? Awesome.
It's upstairs on the bed. I was going to open it up, and I was like, I know I'm forgetting things, so I'm just like, so I'll let you know that I got your mail.
I
Okay.
got a new book.
New book?
Yeah, I got videos I need you to post and everything. I'm behind on that.
I got a new book.
You want to show everybody your new book?
Yes.
Okay.
I got a new book. It's the
Wow.
17th Unicorn book.
Wow.
And there's Melody Keeper. Hello, Melody.
Trust me, you do not want to see the inside of this book.
Okay. Her unicorn book, they're like 9-10 years old.
9.
And then this one, they have a little boy and a little girl.
Don't you dare say it.
Okay. Oh.
So basically, is it like an explicit book?
Well, it's just a little boy and a little girl,
Yeah.
singing. She still
Don't you
says
dare
awful. Okay.
It's disgusting and gross.
Hi, Colby. How are you doing?
Hi,
I'm
Kobe.
alright. Hey, Anastasia.
So she's still at the age where she thinks that's gross. That's pretty cool. I think that's all right. That's good.
Yeah. Happy
Yeah.
4th to everyone in the chat, even though it ain't the 4th yet.
Thank you, Colby. Happy 4th to
Actually,
you.
you know how we got the 4th of July, right? Now,
Yeah.
July 26th is when they passed the America with Disability Act. July 26, 1990.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so that's our version of Independence Day. That July 26th, the ADA celebration.
Cool.
That's pretty interesting. I did not know that.
Because without the ADA, we wouldn't be here. Like, I would still be in the institution and all that.
Well, that's true.
People with developmental disability will still be in an institution or be euthanized and all that. They would not be free.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I was
Hey,
so great.
Melody.
Do what, Colby?
I was saying hey to Melody.
Oh, I do you know that they passed that in 70? We said 76 when they passed it.
What is that?
The American Disability Act.
July 26th? Yeah.
Yeah, and 76. I'm trying to think. Remember who was president at that time?
It was George Bush was president at the time.
Not in 76.
No,
No way.
1976 was the Civil Rights Act. The American with Disability Act was in 1990.
Gerald Ford
Gerald Ford?
was president in 1976.
You know, Nancy, I didn't know Bill Clinton was from Arkansas.
Yeah, y'all poor people. Sorry. I didn't say that out loud.
Oh, who's this?
Who's who?
The person above me and you.
That is Alfonso. He is in Colorado. And he is blind and he can sing. Oh my goodness. Not only sing, he can play every instrument. It's amazing.
Nice to meet you, Alfonso.
Nice to meet you.
Oh. But yeah, we're supposed to have rain. Now we did have it on last night around 1 o'clock or so, that was pretty cool. That was a strong one. And then I know the wind is really blowing up there, but we were still supposed to get storms all day long, which is supposed to clear the air out. But I'm just like, I don't see nothing.
It's still sunny down here.
And they keep changing. Now it's afternoon storms. But I'm just like,
You can never trust the weather people, Nancy. You really can't.
Oh, I know that. I said that was the one job besides politicians you could have is be a weatherman, lie to people, and still keep your job. So I was like, "Hi, Mama, poor boy." I know. I wish we would have some rain. Man.
Hey, Mama,
It's been raining on and off here, you know. It's been very muggy, like humid up here.
Oh yeah. And I watch Cap Jack Scrapper. He's sometimes come in on the chat, and he was saying last night where they went to a lake and everything in the upper part of Michigan, and he goes because they didn't get the snow like they usually do. I think the lakes were lower this year than they normally are. I was like, people complain we don't want snow, but the snow is good for our gardens and the soil and the lakes and everything else. What are you doing, Colby, with your avatar?
That's a filter I got from a friend of mine that took my picture. So
That's pretty cool. Who was that you drew?
That's a design.
That's your design?
For a sleepover.
For a sleepover? You want to show everybody? You
I
got
got Pink Floyd.
a sleepover.
Nice.
Wow.
It's somebody in a unicorn and holding a teddy bear and a pillow.
There you go, Nancy. I got Pink Floyd as my profile now.
Oh, because I didn't recognize that you had changed everything, and I was like, so I apologized for Mona's Live the other day, and I was like, I don't know if that's Colby or not, because I haven't seen him in a while, and then I didn't think you changed it. And I was like, well, I have to find out.
Hey, what happened to your live last Sunday night? What
Sunday
happened?
night, I don't think.
You took down the video?
Yeah, I didn't do it last Sunday night. I didn't, I got tired and I was like,
You thought there were going to be storms.
yeah, last Sunday night was storms and I was tired because we were supposed to get some really, really bad storms. And I was like, if we get those storms, their internet is
There,
going to
now
be
it's a
really.
super unicorn.
Alrighty, we were.
Because I added a blanket cape.
Wow.
So I deleted on the StreamYard side and I forgot the YouTube side. But somebody texted me and said, "You do the YouTube side." I was like, "Oh my goodness!" So yeah, we didn't do it last Sunday, and then we did have storms. They came through, and then they were over by 9 o'clock, between 9 and 9:30. And I'm just like, "No, that's okay. I don't do a pop up or
I thought
anything."
they had an issue with the troll or something that made you take it down.
Oh no, the trolls already know if they come to my channel, they're getting booted.
Mm-hmm.
Because I might have a few of them come in and try to do stuff. I'm going to tell you right now, don't think about it. Exactly where you at.
Yeah, but her other channel are having a problem with trolls big time.
A lot of people are.
Hey, Alfonso, do you want to know who I think you haven't met that wants you to
Who?
meet?
Who?
His name is Dickens.
Oh, that's a snake.
Yeah, a stuffy snake. She has a stuffy snake.
A stuffy rat snake.
At least
Wow.
it's not a real one.
Oh, I already
Is
said
it
if it was
venomous?
real.
Is it venomous?
No.
Good.
I'm literally terrified of snakes.
Same here. And I said if it was
His
a
name
real
is
one, it'd be
Ekans.
gone.
His name is Ekans, but you can call him Steve.
What you cooking, Nancy?
So, we are starting to do, trying to shop like once a month to cut down on costs and stuff. So Anastasia loves salsa, and
I also love
she
peppers.
she has ran out because she ate the two big Conti salsa that we get at Sam's Club in like a week. So I was like,
Hey,
I was
don't
thinking,
get me wrong. I love salsa too.
so I was figuring, I said, well, what do I have at home? I said, oh, I think we've got peppers because I know it's in salsa. Besides the jalapeno peppers, we've got peppers and onions and I got petite diced tomatoes in a can. I said, well, let me make some. And I was gonna make some today. I was like, oh no, this would be good for our live. So I want to show y'all. That's just a whim and see how it works. So I got the onion cut up, and then I'm cutting up some pepper. I'm gonna do a little bit of red pepper and a little bit of yellow, orange pepper.
I'll get some orange pepper.
You can eat some orange pepper. And this is one
Whenever I
girl.
go to a Mexican restaurant, I literally mix salsa and queso together, and oh my gosh, it's so good.
Oh yes, it is. And like I said, she is just like her daddy because he would eat vegetables like you wouldn't believe. I had no problems with him eating.
My favorite vegetable is either tomato or broccoli. All right, awkward. Have a nice day.
All right, Lisa, we'll see you later.
See you, Lisa.
Hey, look what I got at the farm.
What'd you get? Arm.
It's
When
a
I
Oh,
went
chicken.
to go through with the ark,
Right?
got some chickens at the farm.
Oh yeah. I like
So
those.
cute.
Yeah, they had a donkey like 3 feet long, 2 feet high, something like that. It was $65, and this girl wanted to buy it, but she didn't have enough money. She was crying, because she wanted that donkey so bad. And then she said, "Why is it so expensive?" And I tell her, the reason these animals at the gift shop are so expensive because it costs so much to feed these animals.
Hi,
I do gotta
Rebecca.
say this. Hey Rebecca, how's it going? I do gotta say this though, Alfonso. Look at
It,
all those chickens.
yeah, it costs so much to feed the animals at the gift shop.
Aw.
That's why those animals are so expensive.
I love their answer.
All right, do you agree?
Oh yeah, definitely agree.
If you buy an animal from the gift shop at a farm or a zoo, they're gonna be very expensive because of the cost of feeding them.
Yeah, exactly. Well, she has gone to get something.
Oh, what is that?
Oh.
It's a stuffy chicken.
That's a stuffy chicken.
His name is Fluffy.
Fluffy.
It's so fluffy, I'm gonna die.
Aww.
Oh, I want that little pig.
This is Pinky Pig. She's a puppet.
Oh no, it's Peppa Pig, I better run.
What would you get that one at?
Dollar Tree.
That's not where we got it from.
Yes, it
It
is.
is where we got it from. I thought we got it at like Michael's or a craft store or something or other.
Because puppies are expensive. They're like $20, $30.
And this one wasn't too much.
How
So
about that one?
exactly. What I did, I went ahead and pre-measured my seasoning. I've got a teaspoon of garlic powder, onion powder, like a fourth of a teaspoon of salt. We got chives and parsley.
That's not chicken feed, Fluffy.
So I'm gonna add my peppers and the onions to that because this is a bigger bowl. What are you doing?
Showing everybody. Fluffy is named after the real chicken, Fluffy. The chicken I got to name.
Yes, and whose channel did you get the name of the chicken?
Hold on.
Devil Dog. Devil Dog did a special live with Anastasia almost about a year ago, and he took her out to where their chickens and everything are, and she got to name one of their chickens, and well, she named two chickens. One was Fluff. Oh, she only named one, and I think they named one like Anastasia or something after her, and then Jamie's heard a stuffed chicken, and she named the stuffed chicken Fluffy. So I was like, that was so
It
cool.
says right there.
Oh, his name was Fluffy. Oh, it's actually on the card. The name was Fluffy. All right, Colby. So what I've got a can of diced sweet tomatoes, and I'm gonna add some corn to this one because I'm
I
like,
don't want some. Can you please send me some?
oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, send
And
me
I'm
3 items of the
also,
blind to save postage.
all right.
But you know how postage is so expensive nowadays.
Oh yes.
Thankfully, it doesn't cost me anything to send anything in the mail.
We were talking about that the other day.
What?
How much postage is going up?
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm adding a whole can.
Now, postage is an arm and a leg to ship a package, right?
I know. Now I'm opening the corn. And I am going to drain the corn because the tomatoes have enough juice. I don't need to add any more juice. Alright, so let me drain this corn. So we'll add a little bit of corn. And she's like me, I love corn. And then we just mix everything up. So, and I'm not adding any, if you mean, you all want to add hot, spicy spices, like red pepper flakes and stuff like that, y'all are more than welcome. I figure do a mild or a mild salsa.
Tuesday is going to be the 4th of July, and we're going to launch fireworks.
You want to launch fireworks?
Uh-huh.
Did y'all launch fireworks last night?
No. We launched the night before.
The night before?
Yes.
And there we go. We got like salsa. So
There's a special salsa in the fridge that's only for me and Dad.
yeah, that's only for her and her dad. So I figure we'll do this kind of salsa, like some vegetables that you have, and then canned stuff that you may have, like be tomatoes or wherever else. To me, you can just add whatever you want in the sauce. I mean, the possibilities are really endless. So there you go. Would you like to have some of this? That's how you make salsa anyway. Oh my goodness. So
Some.
here you go. There we go, everybody. All right. I'll set that to the side.
And what would you do, like, if someone were to break into the TV and the hands coming out through your camera?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that'll be the day. We used to think about that. They could reach straight through the TV and get to you.
Yeah, break the TV and you have to steal, you have to take the toys or whatever, the snatch stuff. I know I broke the TV when I was 5 years old. Broke this TV screen because I wanted a train set from the commercial.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that didn't work. But imagine if that.
What'd you say? You broke up.
Like, imagine if that was really possible where someone breaks into the TV to snatch things from you from 10,000 miles away.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
That would not be good, right?
Right. So
you wouldn't know who did it, right? In that instance.
exactly. Baby boy.
Hang on.
Thank you. Set. And you want these peppers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's the towel too.
All right. There you go. So last night, hi Don, how you doing? Yeah, last night, how
I'm
you
gonna
doing?
jump off now. I'm gonna jump off now. I gotta go get my laundry.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got all kinds of alarms on my phone.
Yeah.
All right, let me put the comments back up. So last night I was cooking dinner and I took frozen broccoli and then I had cut up some onions and then some carrots and peas and broccoli and onions and celery, and I cooked them and then made rice, and I cut up radishes, and let's see if I can find a picture. And radishes and black olives and what else did I do? I took a picture because I knew I'd forget. Zucchini, because I peeled the zucchini. And so this is what I made. because I like to experiment with food before I do a video. So it's just brown rice, which was from Rebecca, Touched by Yarn. She sent me, and then I had the mixed veggies, the broccoli, the corn, the peas. I had an onion in there and the celery. Then I chopped up the olives and the radishes, and then put it around.
Your phone looked dirty.
Put it around made a well in the middle of the rice, put the vegetables, and then put everything else around it. So that's what I did for dinner. So I had some left over, and that's what I'm cooking right now. And I was like, I can cook this for lunch. And then what else can I add to it? And I see, not thinking about it, I put that red pepper in there because there was one thing. I miss having peppers. Peppers just makes my inflammation worse. So I was like, oh, the salsa. Hold on. This is the end product of the salsa. And what I did, it was a can of roll gold petite tomatoes, a half a can of corn. I cut up an onion and cut up a red pepper and a orange pepper. And then I mixed in. I had a teaspoon of garlic powder, onion powder, a pinch of salt, maybe like a fourth of a teaspoon of salt. And then I added chives and parsley to it. We had cilantro, but I couldn't find it. And I just mixed it all up. And then that salsa, quick and easy way without going to the store. So I'm like, what ingredients do I have that's in salsa? And I was like, I got to think to myself. And I don't have the jalapeno pepper, which makes it, your medium to hot. Now you can add the pepper flakes and all kinds of other good stuff. Hey, Stace, how you doing? Hi, Soggy Bottom Homestead and Tina Ladybug. Welcome.
Hi, everybody.
So that's how I met. I was like, what can I do tomorrow? And I was going to do it yesterday. Because Anastasia been missing salsa because we've been grocery shopping once a month. And so they the big ones from Sam's. And Anastasia went through those suckers within a week or so. So I was like, oh, well, let me see if I can make her some instead. The only thing, people don't think about corn. Now, I used to make one a long time ago, but I did corn and tomatoes, like the petite tomatoes. I did corn, tomatoes, black beans, and something else, and the peppers, and then, the seasoning, and then I would add sour cream to it and mix it all up, and it made it like real creamy and everything. I don't like hot. Medium is okay, but then it gets too hot. Hi, Grey Wolf Outdoors. So, I'm like, what could, I was like, oh, that'd be pretty cool to do tomorrow. So I was like, do you like your salsa hot or it's not hot or spicy or, and it's so many ways you can make a salsa. It don't have to always be tomatoes and the peppers and the onions. You can make it with, I know they had the mango salsa out there. And then I did one a couple weeks ago. I don't know if I haven't loaded the video up. So be looking for that. I made one with a zucchini because I was like, yeah, having the tomatoes and the peppers, that makes me fibromyalgia hurt more. So I just I've been doing good. I haven't had any. And then I threw some in there. So that's all right. Hey, Texas Dana. So what I'm going to do with the rest of the corn, I'm just going to stick it back into here. And let that all heat up. It's going to be probably more of a soup. So that'll be my lunch. And then we have to figure out lunch for Anastasia. What would you like for lunch? I think she's gone upstairs. So we got that going. The salsa is made. And I will be right back because I have to go get a gadget. You think you help me lift that up? Yes. Not heavy. watch out. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen.
Got my foot.
It got your foot. Is your foot all right? Don't look at the dirty toast oven. We're going to clean and clean and clean that sucker. What's got your foot? Huh? This? Nope, nothing. You good. We used to get hurt. Are you bleeding? No. Is it broke? No, you good. Keep on going. When we were little growing up, that's what we got. So I was like, I used to do that to our daddy. He got hurt or something fell on his foot. Like, oh, you cut? He goes, no. I said, are you bleeding? He goes, no. Is it broke? No. I said, just keep on going. Well, my mom and dad, babysit it for me. My kids when I was working and everything. So, that's what, they heard too growing up. But, my dad was raised on a farm. So, back in the 30s and 40s and 50s and all, doctors weren't close enough for them. So that's what they were, this, that, and the other to keep on going.
Grandma, I got
Yes.
some presents. You want to open them with me?
You got a few presents.
Yeah, you want to open them with me?
Go ahead and open them. Let's see here. Molly's here, and Marissa's Yarns and Crafts is here. She's playing her
Look.
Switch. I'm looking. But we're also doing our live.
Keep watching.
Alrighty. She got some glasses and a present.
Outdoor bench.
An outdoor bench. Look at all that.
Gold HHA flag.
It's right.
Flag. And my last present.
And your last present. Oh, okay. You gotta watch that, baby girl. Alrighty. So I'm gonna move this over here. You ever done that at home? You move one thing to another place to another place. It's like, don't this have a place? It's like, oh well. Alright, so I was like, well, what else can I make while we're live? So I will make my favorite thing growing up. And it's called raspberry bars, but I am not going to make it with raspberries. I am going to make it with apples. Because we have kind of an apple pie filling that needs to be used up. So I am going to show y'all what I do. Now this recipe calls for 2 cups of Bisquick. Stay paper towel. 2 cups of Bisquick. So I have a half a cup, measuring cup. So we need 4 of these. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So in school, Anastasia learned last year about estimation. Yeah, that's what I do with that. So I grab it and then shake it, and I have time for a knife to scoot it off to see what's going on. Hi, Bird. How you doing? So we got our 2 Bisquick. We need a cup of cooking oats. So I just got regular oats here. So 1. All right, so that's 2 half cups. Make a cup. We need 3/4 cups of brown sugar and a half a cup of butter. So now we need the brown sugar, 3/4 of a cup already. Let's see here. So here's my 1/4 of a cup, and I'll just use 3 of these. Oh yeah, so right in there. I might need some help with that one. Let's see here. Just kind of fluff it up there. And there we go. And that way, oh yeah, that's much better. We'll pack that one down. That's one. 2. 3. There we go. And then put my paper towels back in there. It helps keep it from getting hard. Or like hard as a rock. And then you can use it. Or try to use it one way or the other. So let's see here. Hi DJ, how you doing? And so then we need a half a cup of butter. So we're gonna half a cup of butter. And butter always makes everything better. I don't know about y'all. As kids, we used to sit there, butter be on the table, take our fingers and, swipe up some butter, and they were like, "Who's eating the butter?" Nobody. I showed Anastasia that when she was real little. I'm like, "Don't show her that." I'm like, "Why? It's just butter. It's good for you." So then what you do? You use a pastry blender or a fork, and you just mix everything up. So I don't have pastry fork, but my son did get some of these nice gloves that you use in the kitchen, and I'm going to use this instead. So you just mix it up till it's like a crumbly type mixture. I love this stuff. That was what my aunt used to make every holiday or family get together. I've done this once before, but I was like, I want something sweet. I was downstairs getting stuff to use for the week, and I was like, I saw that apple, and I was like, oh yeah, I definitely would like some of this week. Sometimes you just want something sweet. Get this all mixed up. Let's see what's going in. So I am not having my live tonight. I'm just gonna take a break. What I'll probably do is I've got a lot of projects going. I like need to get to bed early. Or you know what I'm doing? And I was like, but it's so cool because everybody, Nancy, where you at? Come out, can you come here? Can you come? And I don't mind. I love it. This is what I started the channel for, was to, sit there and show everybody how we cook and, her dairy allergy, and then how I can contracted alcohol. I miss having and roast and all that good stuff. But, I find other ways to eat. And then just go around visiting people. I have a blast. All right. So now I need to get a dish. All right, so then you get a baking dish. Normally you can do a 9x9, but I'm just going to use a small one because I'm using that. And you put half, maybe more than half, but you cut the bottom and you smash it down. And make sure you get all your corners. Let's see here. Hi, Wilkes. How you doing? Sometimes I don't think half a cup of butter is enough, but that's all right. So press half the crumb mixture down, then you put your filling. So I'm going to put this can of apple pie filling. There we go. Now I did one, it was apple pie and half apple pie, half blueberry. And that came out really cool. So we're just going to do this apple pie filling, get this all used up. All right. Oh, that looks good. It smells so good. With that cinnamon. Hoo. Yeah, I remember doing that. Taking the cans and put a string between the cans. She had to do that for a school project, like kindergarten or first grade. And yeah, and we still have it. Make it, put that string in one and string in the other, and see if you can hear each other talk. And then the rest of it, you just sprinkle on top. I have more than I normally have. That's all right. I'm just going to shake it on here. You get that all covered up. There we go. And then we bake it at 400 degrees for 25 to 30 minutes. All right. So we're going to plug this up. We're going to bake at 400 for 25 to 30 minutes. There we go. And it is in there. Now, the rest of the stuff, this come out to be pretty good. This looks like a good soup for having today. We're going to do this for, and David is going to do waffle fries. Waffle fries. So, I think one time, put the recipe in my community tab, but that'd be a lot to go through. So what I'll do is I'll post it again. Hi, Blue Nose. How you doing? So we're going to set the timer for 25 minutes. Let's see here. There you go. 25. And that's set. And I always make sure it's started because you can hit start. Sometimes it doesn't start at all. Let's see here. So I am making what's called a raspberry bar, but I didn't use raspberries. I used the apple pie filling. This is from the Bisquick Buck. This is what it comes out to look like. But yeah, I've used blueberry. I've done strawberry. I've made, I think was an apple and blueberry. I was thinking about pumpkin, but I didn't do pumpkin because I found the apple can. I was like, well, that needs to be used up. And I've been using pumpkin to make pumpkin pancakes in the morning. So I was like, I still need to use that up. So I'll probably be making some pumpkin muffins to get that used up. And I was like, when we got this quick book, I was like, I saw that. I was like, oh my goodness, no way. I said, that was, see, Aunt Margie who used to make that. And I was like, oh, we love those things. Then she made one. It was similar. The bottom was similar, but then she had the dough rolled out and she made the crisscross bars on it and everything. I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, those are so long ago, but still so good. Hi to it. Hi, Lois.
Hi.
All right, you get to catch us today. Ooh. So then I was like, man, there's so many recipes I don't want to do and everything else. And I was like, I don't know if there's enough time and enough days in a month or something. It probably is to try everything. Here's one I think it's pretty cool. And then, I've got other cookbooks and cookie recipes and everything. I was like, summer is a good time to sit there and try to do all this because school starts. I'm just like, I don't want to think about that. But it looks like it's going to be an easy year this year too. So I'm like, I'm glad of that. Oh, I just passed it. Where did it go? Come on. I just saw you in here. There we go. Of course. That's a Christmas tree pancake. I use that. Yeah, and food coloring. So you need, it was 2 teaspoons of green paste food coloring if desired. So I thought that was pretty cool looking. And then we did do this one time too. Oh, look at that. That looks so good. This is cranberry bread. And then I have in here Bisquick. I think the first thing we ever made when I was about Anastasia's age, my mom made that Impossible cheeseburger pie with the Bisquick and everything. We loved that. It was like, that was one of our favorites. Sis, how you doing? Hey, Jonathan. Woohoo! I'm here doing some of the laundry, dishes, pretty much cleaning the house and trying to at least. Hey, that's all you gotta do. Just try. And then they got mini quiche in here. Then they came out when we could buy the pre-made quiche little things. And when we used to do those too, I was like, oh my goodness. Stuff that you remember growing up. And then, this is bad for you, that's bad for you. Fooey dooey on them and just eat. Life is supposed to be fun and enjoyable. and have a good time. Oh my goodness. I found this. It's fudgy frosted brownie cookies. Now, I have never made cookies with Bisquick mix, but that looks interesting because I was like, and they got snickerdoodles. Oh, this looks good. So, peanut butter toffee bars. So, I'm trying to figure out bars. Best mix chocolate with honey and almond nougat. Now, this is a gluten-free recipe because this one, Bisquick did come out with a gluten-free one. So, those who have gluten problems, you can switch it out for gluten-free. So, I'm like, oh yeah, definitely. So, the almond flour. This is not my friend. I can tell you that right now. I'm like, they have a recipe on the back of it for chocolate almond brownies. So, I'm going to attempt that. And then On's keto journey. Hey Rita, how you doing?
I have to go somewhere real quick.
I go somewhere real quick. Let's see here. Because I can go back up here and I can find it. It was... Alright. See, it was in the morning. And sometimes I can catch people in the morning and I have to do it this way. Ron's Keto Cafe. He shared a recipe the other day about an almond flour pizza. So it's like, oh, that was so good. And he doesn't put it in the description. He tells you how the ingredients and everything. So it's like, do I want to do that or do I want to do the brownies? I think, let's do the brownies instead. So I was like, I should be, show everybody's. But yeah, they all look so good. I'm like, I don't feel like heating up the oven. So the next gadget I got from Team U. Let me show y'all. I'll just bring everything over here. Because I'll show y'all again. Because I had this on a couple of lives. So we did this egg separator thing, which was a dud. I forget anything else. These are supposed to make your ravioli and pierogies. So, and these are flimsy, but they do work because I used it on another dough just to see. So that's going to be something I'm going to try. Now this little gadget is for like your cupcakes, and in the middle of your cupcakes, you want to take the middle out. You just press down the middle, and this takes it out, and you can put filling in your cupcakes. So now here comes the fun thing. My dessert spoons are shovels. So I guess I'm going to use them for this dessert. But the thing I really want to try is this. This goes into the Ninja, and you can supposed to be able to cook with it or bake with it and everything. And I'm just like, okie dokie. I'll wash it again and then see if it really works. I figured I can try to do those brownies and this. I mean, probably be thick, but we'll see how that works. I'm like, that's gonna be interesting. Oh yeah, I love these little shovels. I thought those were so cool. For I got these like a couple months ago, so I thought that was pretty cool. I got those. and then these things. I'm like, we're gonna see how that works because I do have the flour. I'm gonna say the name of the flour because I can't pronounce it. That makes your pasta dough and everything. So I was like, yeah, let's see how this is gonna work. Hi Peter, how you doing? And there's Bays. How you doing? So that's what I've got that coming, and I have some. Like I said, I've got videos I need to load up. I'll be doing that today. So yeah, a Nerf dart without the point. So you can't shoot the Nerf dart because it won't, but it will still fly in the air, but it won't go very far. So I'm going to show everybody who came in. Let's see here. This is the salsa I made. I took a can of petite tomatoes, like corn, a fourth of an onion, and a fourth of a red pepper and a orange pepper, bell peppers. It's a teaspoon of onion powder, a teaspoon of garlic powder, like a fourth of a teaspoon of salt, and then I added a tablespoon of chives and parsley, which that's still not a lot, because they're big. And then we just mixed it all up and everything, and there's your salsa in a quick, easy way. I didn't have no regular tomatoes, but I was just like, we'll just do it up this way. And Anastasia loves salsa, so I was like, well, I'll show everybody how we do it when we ran out. So you went out, and if you think you got the ingredients at home, there you go. You can make some salsa at home. And then last night for dinner, I made broccoli, and I cooked some broccoli with some celery and some onion, and then I added peas and carrots, and I cooked some brown rice, and I took the rice and put it on a plate. What would you call a well, but put it in a circle. Put the veggies in the middle, and then I cut up radishes and put that around it, and then black olives, and I had some Dr. Bragg's amino acids to use instead of soy sauce. And let me get this brightness down. And a zucchini that I peeled, and just put it all there together, and just, oh my goodness, it was so good. I was like, I made enough for it could serve 2 people. And I still haven't gotten to the point where I can just make it one serving. It doesn't work that way. It's always doubled, or all right, Blue. Texas Nana's calling. All right, Texas Nana. We'll see you later. So yeah, I always have leftovers for myself because I eat differently than they do, but that's okay. I enjoy my food. I enjoy what I eat. I like the cabbage and the, kimchi and all the other good stuff. And then it's a recipe and a video that's coming up about how I made a salsa with cucumbers and zucchini. That was really good. Oh my goodness. I was like, I definitely got to put that on the grocery list because I want that again. Because I'm trying to avoid tomatoes and the peppers and everything just to see if it does, what it says it does. So far, as long as I don't, I'm pretty good with aches and pains as far as the fibromyalgia goes. As far as my hip and everything, whatever. I just got to keep on going. So now it's July 2nd, and I've got to get myself busy because we're in a block swap party over at Rita's Race, and we're sitting there, we're going to exchange, we make so many people join, make that many blocks for a quilt. It's a quilt block swap. And we have from July 1st to September 1st to make these blocks and then mail them out. And I'm just like, yeah, I got to get myself busy on doing that. So I'm like, I did learn how to make one last Wednesday with Dee's Crafting Corner. And I was like, we had so much fun. And I'm like, oh, now I'm really excited. They go, did you catch the bug to make a quilt? And I was, yes, I did. I've been wanting to sew for so many years. And it wasn't, where did I get the spoons? Temu is where I got the spoons from. And they were like $1.50 or $4, maybe less than that. I got them from Temu. So, yeah, they're not expensive. You know, your minimum is $10 to have free shipping from them. I was like, and then you can get buy one thing that costs that, or you can get a whole bunch of stuff that adds up to $10. So, and I was like, yes, I want to sew. So I made Anastasia a skirt. I still got to hem that, and then I made that first block, and I'm like, oh, I'm excited now. So,
make my dress.
so now I need to make her a dress too. You welcome, Skip, and she wants a dress and everything. So I was like, all right, little by little, I'm getting there so I can sew clothes. And also, that's fun. Oh, yeah. Temu, we still got 9 minutes left on this thing right here. So, yeah, but you can't get addicted to Temu because everything's so inexpensive. And there's some stuff that's expensive. I mean, price-wise, it'd be the same stuff you can find in the stores, the salvage stores, a Dollar Tree. You know, you still pay taxes on it too. So, oh, thank you. We just like to have fun and laugh at time. That's me trying to calm. I am making. Oh, that's right here. It's called the raspberry bars, but I used apple pie filling instead. So that right there, Jonathan, is what I'm making, but with apple pie filling. I like raspberries. We don't just get raspberries that much. With Anastasia, when she was a baby, we tried like blackberries and a raspberry, and she broke out. So she hasn't had them for 9 years, so we need to try to see if she can still have them. But she loves strawberries, and watermelon's actually her favorite. And then a lot of people don't know. There's some new people here. You want to come tell them what your favorite vegetable is?
Brussels sprouts. Steamed Brussels sprouts.
Steamed Brussels sprouts is her favorite vegetable.
Do you want to know a secret? So this one time we went to the mall.
Keep going.
And there was a checkout person at one of my favorite shops at the mall. And we had some things in common. Like both of our favorite colors was pink. And we were going to say our favorite, and his favorite vegetable was Brussels sprouts too. And we decided to say our favorite fruit at the same time. He said bananas, I said watermelon.
He said bananas.
Yeah.
Hi, Pamela. Hi, Miss Southern Belle. Yeah, she'll keep you entertained, I'm sure. And then Brussels sprouts are like mini cabbages. And I remember that.
Cabbages, not cabbages.
They talk to the hand. She loves correcting me because sometimes I'm tongue-tied and everything. That's because of this tooth back here, but It doesn't hurt. It broke. It came, half of it came out, and it don't bother me. Yes, Francis. Anastasia, they dyed her hair red yesterday. You want to come back and show everybody your hair? I was like, so she's had it pink, she's had it green, she's had it blue, and now she's purple and now red. So that she looks really good as a redhead, though. I told her she reminded me of a princess that's redheaded. Merida. And Merida likes what?
Bow and arrows.
Bow and arrows. And she likes bow and arrows, so.
We have a lot of things in common, Merida.
They are wannabe cabbages. I know. I remember, I think I was probably 10 or 11. My mom finally got some and everything. And my older sister goes, what in the world is this? She didn't like them, but I did. So, but oh yeah, they have fun. It's stuff like it's just hair, the blue. Was it blue? Was it the pink? Not the blue. It was the purple. She had it. They had just put it on and everything, and you had to wait. You have to wait about an hour.
Yeah.
An hour or so, and she forgot. She got up in the bed and she hit the ceiling. So there's a purple streak on the ceiling.
That was an accident.
I know it's an accident, but it's funny because it looks like a decoration. It's like don't ever know the difference. Yeah, she can. Yep, that's right. She is one that can get away with any color. And everybody's saying that red, deep red, looks good on you, and it looks very pretty.
Thank you.
She says thank you. But oh yeah, it was hilarious. She goes, oh no, because she thought she had the whole head hit the ceiling and everything. But it's just like a streak, like a purple streak. Somebody took their finger and just went like that across the ceiling. I don't even notice it anymore. I was just like, it's there. They'll paint over it. Well, we could paint over it. It doesn't matter. Usually accents are a surprise that brighten your life. You got I'm like, there we go. Yeah, if you type home or stuffy, it will drop your link. And then weather is weather and then your zip code. So we have lots of fun. Oh, yeah. I understand that completely. You can see on my right here. Every day I wake up, it's like, oh my gosh, it's gotten more. It used to be that salt and pepper. Oh yeah, not anymore. It's like, y'all gonna see me like, it's silver. It's not even gray. So I'm like, I can save up some money to go get a haircut so I can get this dead end stuff all off of it and everything. But I was like, I look in the mirror and I was like, okay, what's going on here? I'm not that old. Like, I'm only 54. Where's all this hair, this silver coming from? My son used to say, hi Frank, how you doing? At me and everything. He goes, that, why you turning that color so soon for? I'm just like, I don't know, but you were born with silver hair. So he was like, no, I won't. I have a big picture of him. He had like 3 silver hairs when he was born. So I was like, I said, don't even. And when I started coloring my hair a few years ago, my daughter-in-law, Anastasia's mom she would get so mad. She goes, I thought you weren't going to color your hair. I'm like, well, I don't want to feel like being that old either. So it's like, it was like a psychological thing, I guess. So, if you don't I could come in. Oh my goodness. So, and we've got the new internet box. So there is nothing wrong with the internet. because I have full, strong single down here, and upstairs is better also. So if it's something going on, it has to be with AT&T. Platinum blonde. Yeah, so I saw that at first for a second. I'm just like, my goodness. Everybody's having internet issues for some reason or another. I just like, come on. That's ridiculous. We should not have what everybody pays for. Nobody should have any problems with the internet or technology whatsoever. So what I'm thinking about with the game night is probably start doing it every other night starting next week. So I'll still take a break from that tonight. So I'm not doing a live tonight, but next week I'll pick up with game night. I say this every night. I will try to get to bed early. Yeah, it doesn't happen. It's like we get off with Rita. It's like 11:30. I was like, okay, Anastasia, do your little videos. We got to do some other things and get her to get the Bible story and everything. It's 1:00. I'm like, where in the world did the time go? It was just 12:00 a few minutes ago. There we go. So let me check this and see if it's done. Where is the wood? Yeah, it's like the time is going by so fast. Alright, I may have to put it in for 5 more minutes. Because it said 25 to 30 minutes. But we're going to take a knife. Yeah, just a few more minutes. There we go. Alright. But that looks absolutely delicious. So we'll do 4 more minutes. Now, I think Rebecca somebody, because I know Rebecca goes over. I think Gary Beltloop 29 goes live at 1:00 with like channels and stuff and everything. So we'll do 4 minutes. There we go. And also, 1:00, if I'm still on, if y'all want to go check Beltloop out, Gary Beltloop 29 out, I know y'all can go over there. But I was like, oh my goodness. Yes, Piggy is an ex-Marine also. So, ooh-ah. We always hear Devil Dog say, ooh-ah. And I was like, we're learning German. It's so funny because a lot of us, especially here in America, we talk right here, but when a lot of their words in German, give me a German word. Guten Nacht.
Hello.
Hello. But a lot of things, huh? Adenosine is actually, your gut, it's like, it was so different because there, it's like some of the hard syllables that they say is not from up here in your voice box. It's deep down, get that deep down in you. It's like, oh yeah, Elaine is a good cook also. She does a lot of cooking videos. I have a cookbook that I won from her. That she has a recipe that she took from different channels and made a cookbook with it. So that's interesting also. And everything. So I was like, Guten Tag is Guten Morgen is good morning. Right?
Guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen. And it's down Guten Tag. Huh?
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag. And then Guten Nacht.
No. Not just Guten Nacht. Hang on. I'm trying to remember.
So we're not doing German this year. We're going to be doing music again, which she likes the music. We had fun doing the German, but then we just didn't stick with it.
I feel like music
So
here.
she had a friend, one of her classmates was doing Spanish, and he was talking to her in
His name
Spanish.
was Dante.
He would talk to her in Spanish, and some of the words she knew because they know some Spanish.
No, he wouldn't talk to me in Spanish.
Oh, he wasn't.
He would talk to me in English.
He did tell you some Spanish words, and some Spanish
In the
words I know.
chat.
Huh?
In the chat.
Oh, in the chat.
The breakout room.
Oh, Jonathan knows Dutch. You have to come up on panel and talk Dutch. You can keep your avatar on. I have 3 cookbooks that deal with quail eggs as well. Oh, that sounds delicious. I mean, I've never had quail or quail eggs, but I've heard it's really good. It sounds good. Learn Spanish or French. A lot easier. Yeah. Hola. So I know some Spanish because I took it in high school, but I was there for a couple of weeks because the teacher kind of made us mad. We had been in the Spanish class for like 2 to 3 weeks, and she wanted us to start speaking fluent Spanish. I'm like, lady, we're just learning how to say some of the words, much less we're not, speaking fluent. Okay, babe. Thank you. I have to go look at them. Dutch and German on my dad's side, and Irish and Scottish on my mom's side. That is awesome, Jonathan. So it's like, so I decided to do a study hall at that time. I could have switched to a different language, but I didn't want to. That was my senior year in high school, and I was like, but some words I know in Spanish. Say hello, goodbye, and then I get myself in trouble. Hey, Rebecca.
Hi.
How are
I've
you?
been busy.
Try not to burn myself.
As Ashley at CNC Farm came to my house today.
Woo!
She was picking up a coop that my brother and I. Oh, that looks good.
Oh, God.
She was picking up a coop that my brother and I had bought that we were thinking of getting chickens, and then we decided not to.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd been sitting here for a while, and they came and picked it up. So,
Oh, that is cool.
which I'm really happy about it. They're going to use it for their ducks. So everybody's going to get to see a coop that was at my house at their house now.
Oh, that's awesome.
It is.
See, that's how the Lord works. He gives us to get stuff that, gives us this idea. We're going to do this, this, and this. And then it sits there, and then someone else has a need, and then we can supply that need. And that's, one way He supplies all our needs. I think that is wonderful.
And it's kind of like I don't have a large size oven because of the darn mice. And they basically, I had the people come out and they say, we can't fix this because the mice have been up inside your stove. So I got a countertop one of those Ninja small ovens, which makes me cook smaller because there's only 2 people here. And it's okay. It's okay.
Exactly.
Top works, so I'm not going to do anything until it doesn't work. So, but yeah, I was listening to you guys speak German, and there was one that you didn't. I don't think you said because I had
That's right.
9.
Yeah, 9. So we know.
I don't know if anybody knows what 9 is, but it's no.
And 9 is no, but then do you remember how to do your numbers in German?
No.
Anastasia,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, See.
There you go. She count 1 to 10. And
Wow.
9 is almost like 9, but it's
No.
none, like you're saying none. So I like, she does remember the numbers and she remembers the colors. And that's about like, the funny thing, the color orange in German is orange.
Is orange because they don't have a word for it.
No, they don't.
Oh, I did want to let Jonathan know your package has been shipped.
Oh, cool.
Don't know when it's going to be there, but it has been shipped.
Bye, Pamela. Verboten. I've never heard of verboten either.
Interesting.
Yeah, um, let's see here. I don't think Latin was, I know we had French, German, Spanish. It was one other, but I don't think it was Latin in high school. But, French, German, Spanish, and it was one other. But I was just like, I just wasn't interested at the time to learn any, a foreign language but I should have, but it's all right. Okay, what happened here? Very scary. I thought he had killed someone. I was all do the dishes. Very nice. What you talking about? Oh my goodness. Mandarin is a very shouty language. My buzz mom shouted and I got scared. Oh yeah. Chinese Mandarin. I got a funny story for y'all. My brother-in-law is Cambodian, but they speak Mandarin, Chinese Mandarin, because his parents are Chinese. Don't ask me how all that happens because I don't remember. But anyway, back in 2006, we went to California. So I went to California and we spent the week with my brother-in-law's family. And his mom was asking my brother-in-law a question about watermelon. And she was speaking Mandarin and everything, speaking Mandarin to him and everything. She knows very little English. And my oldest son, he turns to my brother-in-law, calls him by name, and says, "Do you want any? Your mom's asking you, do you want any watermelon?" Everybody turned to him. They go, "How did you understand what she said?" He goes, "I live with her son. How do you think I understand the language?" We got to laugh because it was so funny because they would speak, people that speak a different language, and that's easier for them to talk in that language than it is to talk English. That's what they talk, and it was so funny because they didn't know my son understood the language.
I keep mixing up Colby and Jonathan. It's Colby I sent something to.
Oh my goodness, Jonathan! If you want a knitted hat from,
If you want a knitted hat for me, please email me. It's Colby. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, Jonathan, but if you do want a hat for me, please email me.
It's okay. We get busy. I've with the quilting that I'm doing and everything. Everybody's telling me, where to get free patterns and everything. I've got some on a piece of paper, some on an envelope, some in a notebook. I was like, okay, hold it, Nancy. You've got to get this all together into one notebook because something's going to get lost, and then you're not going to remember what it was that they said. So I pulled out one notebook that had sewing because I was taking notes about sewing years ago, and I was like, I'll just put it in this notebook so it's all in one spot. Hi, Mona. Mal Salsa. All right.
Jonathan, you should know me. I don't charge anybody for anything. It's only if you can, then put some money in my PayPal. But if you can't, it's okay, because there's other people that do bless other people that can't.
That's right.
You know.
So here's our salsa. It's a can of red diced petite tomatoes, Rogo, chopped up a fourth of an onion, a fourth of red pepper, a fourth of orange pepper, put half a can of corn in there just to make it different. Seasoned with a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of onion powder, parsley and chives, and like a fourth a teaspoon of salt, and then just mix it all together. And there we go.
I'd have to omit the corn. I would do that for my brother, but I can't have corn.
Yeah, I was like, that's one thing about salsa. You can make it any kind of way you want it.
You could probably even put black beans in there.
Yeah, black beans or let's see, garbanzo beans, chickpeas. I am taking one for the team. Here we go. I want to taste test this. Anastasia is missing out. This is good. This is better than what we got. You got corn chips over there if you want to open a bag of corn chips and taste.
That's for me and Dad.
Oh, that's for you and Dad. Take a spoonful.
Not a spoonful, just a little bite.
Just a little bite. You can take a little bite and everything. There we go. So I'm just fixing her waffle frontman.
Oh, that's funny, Blue Nose.
Well,
all right, Dave. We'll see you later.
do you want me to chop this?
That is funny. I have different size looms, but if I could find, here's the loom that I use, and I have another one that's back there that this will fit inside. So if you've ever seen big Tiny Tim Posey, I was able to make him a hat that fit because I have a bigger loom. Because I have a bigger loom than this one.
All right, here's a bite.
Ooh. I'm sorry, I'm not going to take a bite of that.
Yeah, just leave the corn out, and you can put.
I can put black bean. I could do garbanzos.
I got some black beans, but you can put olives in there. All kinds of stuff, and then you can put if you have sour cream, you can put sour cream in it to make it look creamier. Because I was like, that would be. I'm trying to let this cool off a little bit before I cut into it. So, let's see here.
What do you guys think that black thing is back there?
Those are I want to say the ones that are below it, the red and the. But it's probably got yarn in it.
BB, kitty, 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 kitty. That's my cat.
So do you have yarn up in the black ones?
No, I'm talking about on the couch.
Oh, that's the kitty.
That's the kitty. Yeah, that's my kitty. But yes, those are dark blue containers. And yes, they do have yarn in it.
I do half a cup of butter was not enough.
That is my cat, BB.
All right. So,
Ooh, I think it's 12 o'clock now. Well,
yeah.
my clock is fast.
So we're gonna do a taste test real quick. I'm gonna use this
Hi,
shovel.
hi, Skip. Great Wolf Outdoors. I know him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys hear what I'm doing, but see these cards. I'm making these cards to put the stickers in to protect them.
Oh yeah.
A moment in the Word. Oh, that's a
Hey, that's Darian. He also has oh my goodness, Darian, your other channel. Magnificent Journey with
with Darian.
Darian. Yeah, that's who that is.
I'm making these black ones for my brother's stickers.
That tastes like apple pie.
Oh,
That is so good. I know what I'm having for dessert tonight. There we go. Awesome.
I'm going to go and click on this. I clicked on his three dots, and I'm going to go to his channel
All right.
and
Yeah.
subscribe.
So yeah, Darian has A Moment in the Word and Magnificent Journey. I'm gonna say it wrong without looking it up.
There you go. This morning, 9 Acres.
Magnificent Germany with I want to say German. It says Germany with Darren, but I think that's that right. Yep. All right. People have links to the other channel. That's Darren's other channel.
Yep.
Magnificent Germany with Darren.
I'm already part of that one.
All right. Let me see. And I don't mind if people want to drop other people's links. I am perfectly fine with that. That's how we grow and get to know each other and everything. And looks, here's Elaine's link. I'm going to drop that. That's Elaine. That's Piggy's wife. Elaine, welcome to my kitchen. So there's her channel and everything. She made some lemon blueberry muffins the other day. Oh my goodness. I was like, that's my favorite. I love blueberries. I was like, I don't know if you put that on the grocery list because I want some blueberries now. It's like, wow. So, and this came out more fluffier than it usually does, but that's what it looks like. It's with the apple
Oh,
instead of the raspberry. And I'm just like, oh yeah, that will last me all week, maybe. I might eat it all in a few days. At least the apples are good for you. They give you fiber. You know. So
I was yesterday. I was at the farmers market, and there was a lady that I was thinking what she had there was different, but she called them zucchinis, but they're a round zucchini.
um,
And it's kind of a greenish white color.
Paul, Patty, I'm not
No, no,
saying.
no, no. This one's a big tall one. I'm gonna go get it
All right,
so you guys can see it.
sweet. Yeah, that tastes just like an apple pie. So that's really good. I will go back and I'll post the picture and the recipe in the community tab and under this live also. So when people watch it later on, they can get the recipe. My suggestion is use more than 1 cup of butter.
Here they are.
Oh yeah,
I've never seen a zucchini like this, but this is what they look like.
I haven't seen zucchinis. I've seen like it's called a patty
Patty patty melon or something.
poly, yeah, something like that.
But yeah, these are. It's like these don't look like zucchinis to me, but they're zucchinis. So I will be cutting these up, and I usually like uh, sautéing zucchini.
Oh, I love. Yeah, that's so good.
And I also have a long green one that I could put them together, with onions.
I'm trying to think if under would be a squash or a zucchini. 'Cause I haven't seen them in so long.
When we were looking, hi Molly. When we were looking on Des when she went live, we found it, but we didn't know what, it was with a whole bunch of them, and we still couldn't figure out what its origin is.
I found it, but it's like it didn't give me the exact name of it. Patty pan. It's
Patty
called
pan.
a patty pan. That's what I was thinking of.
But they look a little bit different. They're raised, and then they've got that scalloped edge to
Yeah,
them. This
they
one,
do.
this one's bigger.
Hi, Molly. So, but yeah, I didn't even garden this year. I was just like, by the time I was trying to get other stuff done and rental office and everything, we planted some seeds, but they didn't do anything. I think when the grass people got more into my planters than anything else. I was like, I am not digging out that grass again. I've already done it twice this year. So, and one bucket has clovers growing in it. I was like, I guess that's from the birds. I don't know how else they would got in there. Oh my goodness. So, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and if y'all want to go see Beltloop or another channel and everything, we're gonna go ahead and get off. But I'm gonna say a prayer before we leave.
Later, everyone.
You gonna say later to everybody?
Later.
So let's pray. Dear Lord, we thank you for this day. We thank you for the health, safety, provision, and protections you give to us, dear Lord. We thank you for the people who've come to us in the chat and who will watch later, and those who are up on panel. We thank you that you go before us and behind us, and you make our path straight. In all that we do and say, may we be blessed as we go out and as we come in throughout this whole week. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
All right.
Later, Rebecca.
Rebecca's going to stay.
Oh,
You can stay.
She's going to
that's
stay.
the show.
That's my
Yeah.
brother's.
Oh, look at that.
You're gonna stay for the after show.
That's my
Yeah.
brother's sticker.
That is cool. I like that sticker.
Calm me down with the walk.
See you later,
Bye, everyone.
Germany.
Calm me down with the waffle fries are done, please.
Jonathan sees your cat on the couch.
Yes, that's BB. my big cat.
Uh-huh. Oh, yes. That is the pretty cat.